Hey guys, welcome back to Rare Reviews. I know I made a video like this not too long ago, but I have new games now, and like that video wasn't very good. There was a lot of moving around. There was a lot of butts. So yeah. I think I'm just gonna go now and stop being the spokesperson for the. Yeah, you can shut up, Bowser. Okay. Oh, that was mean. Don't deject my Bowser. Hi guys, welcome back to, why did I wave like that? Another video where I'm gonna show off my new and improved gaming collection. Woo! Oh my god, Raya. Raya needs to shut the hell up. So, I'm gonna start by, I'm not gonna show you like all my gaming plushes or all my, I'm trying to get this thing to work. Like, I'm not going to show you all my gaming plushes or all my stuff at all, but I am going to show you what I have. You've seen my TVs before. It's not really anything special, but I will show you just in case anyone was wondering. So, yeah, I have the TVs and the Switch. I will take my Switch out of the dock just a minute here because I can show you what's actually on the Switch. That's something I didn't do last time. So, I'm going to take the Switch out of the dock and actually show you let's be careful with it here, what's actually on the Switch, or like what my actual home screen looks like. How do I actually go to the home screen? There we go. So I have 3 notifications, but this is the Switch. It actually feels really good. It's kind of heavy, but it still feels really nice. I like the way the Switch feels. I usually don't play it in handheld mode. That's kind of what I was getting at there. But I will show you guys the figure out the best place for this to prop up. I will show you guys what's actually on my Switch. So I don't have a ton of stuff, digitally. I have, physical games that are, like, showed up on here, and I'll show you the actual games in a bit, but I have, digitally, I have, here we go, so I have Mega Man Legacy Collection, I have Super Nintendo, NES, those are physical games. Oh, I have the X Collection, I have Legacy Collection 2, more physical games, Colors In, that's just a little freebie game, pretty fun, kind of like a mobile game, and I have that game, Cubic, so most of these are just another little eShop game. So that's pretty much what I have. I have the Mega Man collections, I have the Super Nintendo and the NES one, and then I have, also there's an all software button, so I also have Tetris 99 and Fortnite. I don't really play these at all. I don't know why there's an option to re-download software, because I think everything is downloaded. It should be, but yeah, I don't really play Fortnite at all. Tetris I've played a little bit. So that's pretty much everything that I actually have on the Switch itself. I don't have anything interesting on my Wii. I just have the regular game slot. I need to dock this because there's just really nothing interesting. I do have the Super Nintendo Mini and the N64, which is really dusty. I should probably deal with that. Christ, this thing is dusty, but you've seen them before. They're not really anything special. It's just a black N64, a white Wii, and the Super Nintendo Mini. So I am going to look through some controllers here. This is all kind of a disaster, but I do have this Joy-Con grip thing. I do use this quite a bit when I play games, on my TV. Sometimes I use this controller as well. This is the controller I use more for, like, 2D games or, because it has a D-pad, or stuff like Mario Kart, just have a bigger grip. But for stuff like, more 3D games, stuff like Mario, Zelda, something like Splatoon with gyro motion controls, I play with the Joy-Cons in this grip. Because I don't think this has motion controls or gyro. It's just a pretty standard controller. This is the Power A controller. So, and I like it. It has this Zelda art on it. So that's pretty slick. Again, little Joy-Con grip, you just put the Joy-Cons in there. My Wii is dusty too. And then I also have these. I have a case for the Switch. I have the box for the controller. The SNES box, that's what it looks like on the back. And then I also have the Switch box here. So, this one. What I will say is that I just kind of have this all like stacked up here about the Switch or the mini consoles. So honestly, I haven't played my SNES too much because they have any SNES software on the Switch now. But I really, really want to get, the next one I want to get is the Sega Genesis Mini. I really want to get that. That looks really cool. And I've seen them used for like $35. And I've seen some of the ones that are new even for like $60, so it's not even that bad. So I'm thinking maybe that'll be the next one I get. And then in terms of like consoles, and maybe I should pick up, and then after that probably pick up something like an Xbox 360 or something like that. But the consoles I have right now, just to have like another console, one of the older ones, because the new consoles are really expensive. Even like the PlayStation 4, like I don't even know what games. But the consoles, but now the nice thing is that there's so many multi-platform games on the Switch now, which is awesome. So like I want to play Spyro and Crash one day, so I'm gonna get those collections sometime. So I have that, I have the SNES controller that came with the SNES, and I have a bunch of stuff here. I have this mess of a GameCube controller. It's caught under my laptop. So this is the GameCube controller. It's pretty uneventful. It's just a GameCube controller. These controllers are all tangled up. This one's not it's kind of, but I do like the color. It's the indigo. I don't own a GameCube. I just got this used online. I just got this controller. I don't know why the whole stick, it looks kind of dirty, but it's still a controller. I use that obviously to play GameCube games. Pretty much only to play GameCube games. I don't really use it for anything else. When I want to play games on the Wii with like classic controls, I usually play with the Classic Controller Pro. This is actually really light. It is attached to the Wii remote here. I have this Princess Peach Wii remote. And when I want to play Wii games normally, I just play with Wii remote and nunchuck. I have this Yoshi Wii remote. I still don't know where my Wii remote shells are. I think they're downstairs. But I didn't have a classic controller up here last time. But if I want to play like Smash Bros, I used to play Smash Bros with the Wii remote and nunchuck, but since I've started playing Ultimate, and that is played with an actual controller, I play that with the Joy-Cons. So, but as an actual controller, I play it with like the Joy-Con grips. And it's an actual button. It's not a back trigger like it is on the nunchuck and the Wii remote. So I started playing like Smash with this. So when I play Smash 4 like downstairs on my dad's Wii U when I'm just like having fun, I do like this D-pad. I don't really use it, but I'll use this, and then like if I was gonna play Brawl, which I'm not playing right now, but if I wanted to play Brawl, I would probably use this controller. And I have a black N64 controller that's currently hooked to my N64. And then I have a box of random garbage. So the box of random garbage is quite random, actually. Not all of this is even gaming related. It's just a bunch of random garbage. I have a box down here which has absolutely nothing in it. This is just propping my Wii and my SNES. It's literally an empty box because I don't have a shelf or anything to put it on. This box is full of random garbage. This is a pre-owned Wii U box. That's not what's in here. Like I said, the Wii U is downstairs. This was like from a couple years ago, but this is, those certified GameStop boxes. I don't know why I ended up with this box. It's pretty heavy, actually. It's not that heavy. And I also wrote something like my name, and I wrote like game something / something. I don't know what I wrote on there. Probably when I was moving, I was labeling these boxes. It says like H something. I can't even read what this says. It's just like a bunch of writing on the box. It's kind of dusty, actually. So I have a bunch of junk in here. I don't know why. I have this SD card. I guess I just have it in case I need it for something. I haven't really needed it. Yes, a broken pair of headphones. AA batteries and AAA batteries. Alright. Microsoft Office, and this is a receipt for something. I'm not even sure what this is for. This is a GameStop receipt. Oh, this was for the Wii, the white Wii. This is original Wii white, Wii nunchuck. Original Wii white, 2 nunchucks, a sensor bar, and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. $128 for that. Okay. I think this was back when Elite Pro was a thing, though, so that's not a thing anymore. Anyway, I don't know why I still have this receipt. I guess if anything ever happened to my Wii, but I've had it for like over a year and nothing's happened to it. At this point, it would be, you know, I'd probably just get another Wii if it broke. So I have these plug and plays as well. I don't really use this. I also have a spare set. I have a spare set of composite cables for no reason. I guess if my Wii cables ever break, I just happen to have those. I have this, yeah, I'm legitimately not sure why I have a spare set of composite cables. I have this spare sensor bar, spare wires. I don't think I've ever used this because I have one that's identical, pretty much. Actually, they're not identical. This one has the one that's up here has gray edges, and this one's all black. I don't know what the difference is. I think this one, well, this just says Wii sensor bar. So I'm actually not sure. I have, this also says Wii sensor bar, so I guess it's the same thing for the Wii U. I guess the one that comes with the Wii U is the same. One of these came with the Wii U, I know that. And then downstairs we have another sensor bar for Wii U, which is like a big hunk. It's one we got. This is, Pac-Man plug and play I played as a kid, so this is pretty fun. Very beat up, but yeah, I did play this a ton when I was a kid. It wasn't just Pac-Man, it had some other, like, Galaga, Dig Dug, some other Pac-Man games. It had, like, Mappy, all these, like, Namco games on it. That was, like, the first thing I had that kind of resembled a console. I have this Atari plug and play, too. I don't actually remember what's on this. I mean, you've got, like, stuff like Breakout and Adventure and, like, stuff. I don't really remember what's on this. I got this one at Toys R Us. It was just kind of to replace my old Atari plug and play. I don't really play these much. They're just things I have. I keep them in a box because they're small. I don't really have anywhere to like put them or display them. Not that this Pac-Man one should be displayed in the state it's in. They're not really display things. They're just little plug and plays. I did have another one at some point. I don't know what happened. I had a bunch of little LCD handhelds when I was a kid. Like I had Tetris. I had a bunch of those, and I still have them somewhere, and I don't know where they are. I think they might be in like a toy box in my closet somewhere. I would have to really go digging. And I also have I had another plug and play at some point, which was just like a little bootleggy, like it had a bunch of like little bootleggy. They weren't like NES games, but they were like NES games, like bootleg 8-bit games. But I don't have that anymore. I may have thrown it out. I don't remember. It was really cheap. Probably when I moved, I might have gotten rid of it. I don't remember. But anyway, I did have an Atari plug and play. And funny story about the old Atari plug and play, because this was just one I got as a replacement. I don't think the game lineup is quite the same, but it had all the games I wanted. Again, really not too into it like these days. I have much more stuff to play. But when I was younger, it was one of the things I had, because I had the Namco one, I had the Atari one. And I was about 12 or 13. And I think my mom got me, because she actually had an Atari when she was a teenager. She had like a real Atari. But she got me this plug and play. And I remember playing it. It was really fun. And then, because I mean, you make do with what you have. Like, I used to play Flash games all the time and thought they were good or fun because it's what I had, right? So, the Atari thing, the really funny story about that is that we had the original Star Wars movies on VHS. If you don't know me, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. There will be more Star Wars reviews soon, I promise. So yeah, I was like a huge fan of the original trilogy at that time. I was like obsessed with it. I don't think I'd seen the prequels. I think this was before Force Awakens came out, so it was like I had just seen the originals. I think I might have seen Phantom Menace. I don't remember. We didn't own it. I didn't like Phantom Menace. You can watch my review of Phantom Menace. It's on my channel. I have all the prequel reviews up. I want to review the rest of the movies. I did recently rewatch all the movies, but I'm on a Star Wars tangent and I should stop now. So, I remember, and this memory just came back to me the other day. It's so funny. It was in my old apartment, and I remember I had this, we had the original Star Wars tapes on VHS. Now, these weren't my mom's tapes because my mom actually had a beta player. If you don't know what a beta player is, look it up. It's basically another type of video player. It's not a VHS, but it was a thing in the 80s. So if you don't know what it is, look it up. So that's what she had when she was a teenager. That's what her like family had. So the ones we had were probably just from like a yard sale or something. The Star Wars VHS tapes that we had. My dad just said his VHS player broke, by the way, which he has to get another one then because he has like a whole shelf of VHS stuff. Anyway, so Star Wars VHS, funny story about this. Little story time while I'm here. It was Return of the Jedi, the VHS tape. I think we still have the first two VHS in one of the cabinets downstairs. And I own all the movies on DVD now, except for the newest one, because that's not on DVD yet, but I will get it when it's out. So, I own all the Star Wars movies on DVD, but, this was the VHS, of Return of the Jedi, and I remember we'd been watching it and stuff, and I put it in one day, and it broke. It was, like, not working, the audio and the video weren't syncing up. It was really cruddy, and I remember I was really, really upset, because I was kind of bratty at this phase in my life. Because I was like, you can't even watch the movies, you know, in their original form or whatever. The whole, like, Star Wars debate or the whole George Lucas, the whole special edition thing, there was the whole prequel thing. I was in this really bratty phase. I judged 2 of the prequels without even having watched them. Yeah, it was bad. Revenge of the Sith is actually a really good movie. Beside the point, I have to say that all the time because my dad doesn't think it is. Okay, so anyway, I had this movie, this VHS tape, and it broke, and I was really, really upset because I was worried I wouldn't ever be able to watch that version of the movie again. I did get the 2006 DVD versions, which it's the Laserdisc version that's on the DVD, so that's cool. But even if I didn't have access to them, I probably wouldn't cry about it now. Like, it's fine. Just don't worry about it. I'll always watch Star Wars, like, whatever. But, this was, so I was really, really upset, and I remember I couldn't make myself, oh yeah, and I also had this Atari that broke. Like, pretty soon after I got it, like, it just broke. And I couldn't make myself, I think it had, like, loose wiring or something. I couldn't make myself throw away the Atari or the Return of the Jedi VHS tape. And for the longest time, I had this box under my bed. It was this bed, but it was raised, like, I had, like, little stilt things the bed was on. I had this box under my bed in my old apartment, which had these 2 broken things. These 2 broken 80s things. I had this Return of the Jedi VHS tape and this Atari. Well, the Atari wasn't actually from the 80s because it was a plug-and-play, but it was based on an 80s thing. And I know Atari came out in the 70s. Shut up, my mom had it in the 80s. And I don't know whatever happened to her Atari. It could still be at my grandparents' house. I legitimately have no idea. If that house ever gets cleaned out, like, when my grandfather passes away, which, I mean, he is 87, so I don't know. But if that house ever whoever goes in, if my aunts go and clean out the house, maybe it'll be in the attic or something. Who knows? I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, if it is, I think they would let me have it because I have, gaming junk everywhere. But, again, box of random things. So that's pretty funny, actually. That I just remembered that story the other day. I was like, didn't I have that box under my bed with, like, a broken VHS tape and Atari plug-and-play? I was like, wasn't that a thing that I had? And, like, I remembered that, and I'm like, oh, crud, yes, actually, I did, didn't I? That was pretty funny. Dude, there were so many wires back here, holy shit. And then this is all my spare controllers. This is another box of junk. At least this box is themed to all being controllers. This is the regular Wii pre-owned box. All being controllers or accessories of some sort. The other box is just completely random garbage. So this box has, I don't even know what this is. This is an N64 transfer pack. I got my N64 hand-me-down from my friend and all the accessories and junk that came with it, so again, I don't even know what some of this is. This is just a nunchuck. I think this nunchuck works. I know one of my white ones, I think downstairs, not this white one, but one of my white nunchucks is kind of glitchy. And I also have this green controller. It's just the same as the black one, but it's green. I've used this one a good bit before. This is the original jumper pack for the N64 because it has the expansion pack in it when I got it, which is pretty sweet. This is a gray N64 controller. This one's really ruddy. It's not in good shape, but I'm hanging on to it anyway. And then I have... This is the back to my Wii because I have a memory card and the GameCube controller plugged in, so can't really put the back on. And then I also have this boring white Wii remote. I don't know why I have this white Wii remote and the black nunchuck. I think this is just a spare nunchuck I have. And then the Wii remote I think came with the white Wii. I did have a white nunchuck with this Wii remote that came. I have another white nunchuck here. I have like 2 or 3 other white nunchucks in my house. But this was the one. But the one that came with this Wii didn't work properly. It drifted. And I remember playing Mario Galaxy and it would just walk to the left. Like Mario's just like, hey! And it drifted. And it's so funny. And holy shit, this Wii remote actually sort of works. The batteries look to be somewhat almost dead. Again, I don't ever use this because this is a standard Wii remote. I have the Motion Plus ones there, so I don't ever use this. As these incredibly useless Joy-Con grips that I don't use, and I also have a spare SNES controller, and that's everything I have. So yeah, I have a bunch of junk. I already showed you my boxes, so here's the actual games. I have to put this box back here, and I already showed you all my game boxes and junk. So I have a lot of well, I don't actually know how many games I have. I can count. And these are just physical games. Again, I have the SNES Classic, I have the emulated, SNES and NES games on the Switch Online, and I have a bunch of Mega Man games digitally. So these are all the physical games I have. And I'm going to show them off. I'm still growing. There's still a good bit of heavy hitters I really want. I have most of what I want in terms of like Mario and Zelda now. I'm working on like Sonic and getting some other stuff, like I want to get Metroid Prime, I want to get my Kirby collection up there. I have a good long list of things I actually still want to get, but in terms of like heavy hitter must-haves, I think I'm doing pretty good. So I have, how many games do I have? Okay, so according to this is 39 physical games. Speaking of physical game collections, before I actually get into what I have, I saw this dude online. It was like the Guinness Book of World Records who had he had 40 or like 20,000 games. I'm not even joking. It's crazy. I have like 40 games. This guy had like 20,000. Okay, so I have Switch games. I'm sliding. These little cases. Thankfully, all these games have relatively uniform spines. They all have, whatever, so I really like the Switch cases. I like how they feel. And these are all alphabetical, I think. I think every game I have here is alphabetical, somewhat alphabetical. There's a few exceptions that I'll get to. But I have, Breath of the Wild. These are all alphabetical right here. This was one of the first games I got off my Switch. I played it on the Wii U as well, so obviously this is a fantastic game. Jesus Christ, this case has taken some weird finger marks on the back. I haven't actually played this yet. I just got this for Christmas. This is Link's Awakening port. My dad got me this for Christmas. I haven't actually played it yet, but it looks fun. I like the inside artwork, so that's pretty cool. Some of these new games I just got, I haven't played them yet. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's just a deluxe port of Mario Kart 8. But it's fun, so I'm not really complaining. I don't know why there's a control guide on the inside, but, and then this one's Mega Man 11. Again, I have 1 through 10 digitally now, so that's pretty cool. And I have 11, so I have pretty much all the classic Mega Man games. So that's pretty cool. I think I got this one for like 20 bucks at Walmart. I saw they had like one of the other games. I think they had like Sonic Forces for like 20 bucks too. Probably pick that up sometime. I know like, it's not the best Sonic game, but it's like 20 bucks, right? I'm not gonna pick it up for full price. Haven't had time to play this yet. This is New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. I've played the original New Super Mario Bros. U on the Wii U. I think this is just Mario and Luigi U bundled together, which is pretty cool. So, and cool, the inside art's kind of cool. They have this Toadette, Peachette thing. That's the only real new addition to it. I don't want to lick the cartridge. I'm kidding. I haven't had time to play this one yet, but I have played the original game on Wii U. It's pretty fun. I thought this would just be a fun game to have. You know, I have Splatoon. This game is awesome. It's so much fun. Holy shit. I just got this not too long ago. I found a copy online. I got some money from a pet sitting job, and this was one of the games I bought because I'm like, this is actually in my Switch right now, probably. I haven't popped it out in a while. But man, this game is so much fun. This is just a great, like, pop in and play for 30 minutes kind of game. This is Mario Maker 2. This one I bought pretty soon because this came out not too long after I got my Switch. And I've had a lot of fun with this. I haven't really created levels. I made a couple. I'm not very good. I mostly just like playing levels. I like the endless challenges. I just like seeing what the heck people make in this game. I have Mario Odyssey. This is one of the games I got when I got my Switch. So yeah, this game is pretty awesome. I'm thinking of starting a new game and doing, I don't think they have multiple save files, but I could make like I could just make another me or another user on my thing and just make a new game. So I'm thinking of playing this again sometime. It's really fun. And also Smash Bros. I don't have every character unlocked in Smash Bros, which is kind of annoying. The adventure mode is fun, but it gets really tedious and really annoying. This came out. This means I got it at GameStop. Yeah. So this is actually pretty great. I think this is like the definitive Smash experience so far. I don't have any of the DLC or anything, but even the base game comes with so many fighters and stuff. Maybe when they stop releasing DLC, I might just get like a fighter pass for all the DLC. And I haven't played this yet either. I just got this one as well. This is Team Sonic Racing. I haven't played this yet either, but I do love racing. I love Mario Kart, so this looks pretty fun. Although I do question why Sonic needs to be in a car, because Sonic is the fastest thing alive. And then my Wii games, these things are kind of big. I have a bunch of garbage. No, most of these games aren't garbage, but they are kind of random, the way they are packaged. My Switch collection, all very uniform, you know. My Wii collection, looks like this. So I'll show you what these actually are. So most of these are in standard white cases. This is Kirby's Epic Yarn. I really want to get the Dream Collection and the Return to Dreamland games. I played a little bit of both. I think I borrowed them from my friend one time. I really want to get those. But this has a really big manual. And the game itself, I've played a little bit of this multiple times. I've played it with my friend. I've played it, I played this by myself. I've played it. It's good. And this copy, this is my beat-up used copy of Skyward Sword. Jesus Christ. This cover. Again, I told the Skyward Sword video in my last, I told the Skyward Sword story in my last game collection video, so I'm not going to repeat myself. And this does have the Symphony CD. I haven't actually tested this. I don't know if it works or not. I have tested the game. I know the game works. I've played it a little bit. Again, I'm not going to repeat myself. We'll definitely, you know, like, beat this in the future. So this is pretty cool. But the case is not in great shape. This is actually in pretty decent shape. And I just got this for my dad, too, this Twilight Princess. I just got another copy for him, which is not the Nintendo Selects. This is the Nintendo Selects version. This is my copy that I played through and actually beat. I actually beat this one. So this is pretty great. I love the artwork for this game. Holy moly. This manual, it's not as big as the Kirby one. And normally I don't like the Nintendo Selects packaging because the red and gold usually throws off the box art. Like if Mario 3D World, you have the blue with the Wii U cover and then like the, because I have the Nintendo Selects version of Mario 3D World on the Wii U. But I really want them to port that game to the Switch. That way I don't have to buy a Wii U. Because my dad is a Wii U, I'm like, when I move out, I don't have to buy a Wii U. If they port that one game to the Switch, then I wouldn't have to buy a Wii U. You know? I don't want to buy like a $200 console just to play Mario 3D World. Holy shit. It would still, I would pay $60 for a port. I'd rather pay $60 for a port of Mario 3D World than pay $150, $200, however much used Wii U's are going for to play the game that I already have. Anyway, but I think red and gold works perfectly because the cover is already red and gold. So Nintendo Selects banner works perfect on this one. I have Mario Kart. I was talking about this in my last video, how this thing expired in May of 2018. And I don't know why it says "and Wii Game" or "on Wii Game." Somebody wrote in Sharpie on this manual. Must have been at GameStop or whoever gave it to GameStop. And yes, this has. Is this all in Spanish? No, it's in English, and then there's also in Spanish. This manual is bilingual. I also didn't check this out. I'm not sure what this advertisement is. Oh, if you like Mario Kart Wii, check out these other great games. Okay, Mario Galaxy, Wii Fit, and Mario Strikers Charged. All right, that's the, that is the advertisement that's in here. Also, this, thing, and this is the manual, but it's in English, and then it's in, I think? No, this is French. Oh my god. And then I think it's also in Spanish. The one at the back is in Spanish. Yeah, I don't know why it's in French. I guess they have French in Canada. If they sell the game in Canada, probably speak French. And here's my Redbox game, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I mean, it's in a Redbox, not Redbox like rental. I don't even know if you could rent Wii games at Redbox. Was that ever a thing? If anyone knows if Wii game rentals at Redbox or even like a video store was ever a thing, please let me know, because I'm actually genuinely curious now. But this game is pretty fun. I got this again, like I said, I bought this Wii. I played it before, but I got this again when I bought the Wii, because I had my friend's Wii. That's the story. I had this game with my friend's Wii. But when I bought this Wii I have here, I played this before. Club Nintendo! That doesn't exist anymore. We have this meaty manual with nice pixel art. I really do like this one. I think it's cool that now I have the new Super Mario Bros. On the Switch now. So I have both of those games now. The disc itself is really boring. 3D models of the characters. I mean, they look nice, but it's pretty boring. And here's where my collection starts to get more CD case with terrible artwork I printed on the internet. I don't even know if this is the right game. Oh, it's the Namco Museum Remix. I guess this is the right box art for it. You know, these are like the under $10, because, you know, I like Namco. I have the Namco plug and play. These are the, I think my friend actually got this for me. I don't remember. These are the under $10 ones that, you know, you get at GameStop and they don't have proper cases. This is Sonic Colors. This one does have a case. This one, though, again, at least it's a white box. It's consistent. This one has, like, no manual. It's a small black and white manual. But this game came out in, when did this come out? Wii is a trademark. Yeah, the Wii came out in 2006, but when did the game come out? I'm actually trying to find that. I can't see a date on it. This is all in Spanish, too. Also, no, I think it's French again. It doesn't tell me when the game came out, which is kind of annoying. I wish it would tell me. You know, I could always Google it. That would be okay. It said Sega of America. Yeah. It doesn't say. It just says when the Wii came out. Oh, this is an ad for Sonic 4 Episode 1 on WiiWare. Okay. I've played a little bit of Episode 2. I haven't played Episode 1. Again, I can't find a release date on this. But I think this must have come out, I want to say like 2010 or so. I don't remember when this came out. But the games that came out like after 2009, a bit later in the Wii's lifespan, were kind of, didn't have those big manuals anymore. This is another game. I don't know why I even have this. This is Sonic and the Secret Rings. I don't know why I have this. Again, I don't have a case for it. It just looks stupid. I actually kind of like the design of the disc. I think I played this for 5 minutes. I don't even know why I had this. I don't know if Black Knight is any better. I mean, this might not be awful if I actually, you know, played it. People say it's, not good, but it's, again, I paid $3 for it. This is another one I paid $3 for. This one's funny because this is a black case, real inconsistent, and this case has no artwork on it. This is just a black case, because I was at GameStop, and I bought this game. This is Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Again, it opens backwards the way I put the label on, which is a handmade label, so it looks awful on a shelf. It looks bad. Even if it wasn't a handmade label, it would still look weird. But yeah, this game, LucasArts, before that got shut down, the funny thing about this is that GameStop, because usually when you buy these, they just come in those little sleeves, and I had to get my own cases for them. But at GameStop, they're like, oh yeah, do you want a case for this? And I'm like, sure, and this is the case that they gave me. The funny thing is, I think I have another game in a case like this, downstairs. So it's just a regular Wii game, but I know I was playing it with my dad at some point. I guess that is technically my Wii game, so when I move out, I'll take it. It's Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I have that game is also in a black case. But I got that one from my cousins, so I don't know. Not like as a gift or it was just, they had some old Wii games in their basement that they let me take. But that game, I don't know if that was just the original case and the art was gone, or if it came that way when they got it, I don't know. And I have a bunch of Mario games. I have Mario All-Stars collection. This was really cool when I didn't have access to Switch Online or any way to play these games other than this collection. This is really, again, no interesting manual. This just has an electronic manual. This doesn't even have... This was, again, I can't find a year on this. I think this... Okay, this was 2010. Wait, I found a copyright year on this game. Let me see if... No, Sonic just doesn't have it in the same. Maybe Sega just doesn't do their packaging the same. This one was 2010. Oh, I guess this was the 25th anniversary. Because it said, no, I thought it said somewhere. Oh, yeah, it said 25th anniversary on the disc itself. Not on the packaging, just on the disc. That's weird. Okay, so then I have another game with no case. This is funny because this is probably my favorite game of all time. And I don't have a case for it, but I've talked about this multiple times. I want a replacement case for this and Sunshine. I'll show off that in a bit. I actually do have a front and back manual for this. Just this and Sunshine. The others, I'm not too worried about getting a case for Sonic and the Secret Rings or Monkey Ball, which I also have here. I've got too. That game is probably in my Wii. Yes, it is, because I've been trying to 100% it. Stupid fucking perfect run. Yeah, Monkey Ball. I also don't have a case for this. Jesus Christ, this art is compressed. Holy shit. I was trying to make it fit the case when I was seeing it online. It's just, oh my god, Raya. Again, I really don't like these, like, translucent discs. Like, I just don't like the way they look. The Sonic one was pretty cool, but they had, like, this one. Even the Mario Galaxy one kind of has this problem. I don't like the way the disc looks. It's like this weird, silvery, translucent. Some of these games just have, I don't like these discs at all. Okay. They don't feel very sturdy to me. Okay, so... Obviously it is, because I've played Mario Galaxy so many times and the disc has never had a problem. Oh, this is Super Paper Mario. I haven't played this in like 3 years. Un Mario Vera Voltant! Mario say Pliega! I don't know, I'm trying to read. Oh, I guess it's saying Mario flips out, but it's saying it in other languages. Pre-owned 1999 from GameStop. Yeah, this label's probably never coming off at this rate. Again, we got this translucent disc around the edge, but this one actually looks pretty cool. Pretty meaty manual again. I don't remember how to play this game. It's been so long since I've played it. It's kind of a platformer, but also like an RPG, and then you can flip the world around you to make it 2D or 3D. It's a really weird game. And there we go. As prophesied by earlier, I have Smash Bros. Brawl. This is actually a pretty slick copy. I love this box art. I know that's really random, but I just love the box art for Brawl. I think I like the box art for Brawl better than the box art for Ultimate, honestly. And I'm trying to remember what the box art for Smash 4 is. I think it's okay. And the 3DS, did the 3DS have a different box? There was a time in my life when I owned Smash for 3DS. Obviously that time is not anymore. I don't even own a 3DS anymore. But yeah, this has online Brawl. Yeah, that totally doesn't work. Join the adventure. Well, from everything I've heard, even though I've played this, you know, I mostly just like the single player, like the Subspace Emissary is really fun. You know, single player in this game. But I haven't played, I was saying something about the online. I hear that even back in the day when online was up, it didn't even work well. So, again, very large manual. And this is a heavier disc. This is the dual layer disc. I also have this same thing, except this one is Mario Galaxy Strikers Charged and Zelda Phantom Hourglass on the DS. I don't know why there's an ad for a DS game. And this has another Register Your Software Club Nintendo thing. And also the Software GPG sale from, I don't even, it said it expired 20-something. I don't even know what year that expired. Probably expired by now. So those are all the Wii games. That's probably the largest collection. I have like, again, I have like 4 of them at Donut Proper, 5 of them at Donut Proper cases, and then, you know, one has a black box, one has a red box. Like, the red box is an official thing. That's just all copies, as far as I know, all copies of New Super Mario Bros. Wii had that red box. I don't know why that is, because, like, all the Switch games have red boxes. But for some reason, Mario Wii, and none of the other Mario games, again, like, these are Nintendo Selects. These have red on them. They're not my favorite. It doesn't really bother me here. The colors are okay. Again, the red and gold in Mario All-Stars, it kind of works anyway. So my really small but hoping to grow this GameCube collection, so I have, wow, these are heavy. I don't know why the boxes are heavy, probably the manuals. So I have my mess of a GameCube collection here. First of all, I have Wind Waker, which, I mean, I'm just glad I was able to find a relatively cheap copy of this game in working condition online. The crazy thing about this is that this is, you know, garbage. Somebody spilled stuff on this, like, it's like, the condition of the box is kind of garbage, and there's this must have been at a used retail store or something, and it has this use label, and it's on the inside plastic, so I can't even take it off. It's really annoying, because, you know, you see that on the spine, you have the game, it's covering up the GameCube logo, which, it's just kind of annoying. But the really, really funny thing about this is that I got this used off Amazon. It was from one of the Goodwill sellers. From my experience on Amazon, using the Goodwill sellers, the games pretty much always work. You know what I mean? They seem to be good. They're fast delivery. Again, weird translucent disc aside. But the funny thing is that this game comes with everything. It comes with manual. It comes with every insert it ever had. It comes with this insert. I love this stained glass art. And this is a Nintendo Power ad. No joke. And this is a I think this is a Tingle Game Boy game ad. And this is a precautions booklet. And this is the actual manual. So the fact that I got this used off Amazon, off Goodwill, and the box came in this condition, the fact that it comes with all that, I think is pretty crazy. Because sometimes I'll get boxes and they don't have manuals, they don't have whatever. I got this. Also, Jesus Christ, look at this. This is just, Oshi Master Quest, and, again, I mean, I don't like the way the disc looks, but this is a couple of things wrong with this. First of all, this has like 5,000 stickers on it. Second of all, this is a standard slim case, not even a full-size DVD case, but it's the size of a standard DVD case with a GameCube disc in it, and it's a slim case. So whoever sold this to me online just put this in a case and gave it to me. I don't even know what case Master Quest originally came in. And then I have this. This has been rendered obsolete now that I have the Legacy Collections on my Switch. But this is still kind of cool to have. I like the cover art a lot. This was for the 15th anniversary, I think. The Legacy ones are for the 30th anniversary. But this is cool because there's a manual in here. There's a register your product precautions booklet. Again, I got this all when I ordered this on Amazon. It came with the manual and everything. That's pretty cool. Well, that's cool. That's a silver GameCube controller. I don't have a silver GameCube controller. I have an indigo one. The indigo one's pretty cool though. But I think indigo. I think that's the color. There's an ad for Mega Man action figures in this manual. Okay, that's like an X and Zero action figure. I don't know who that other guy is. That's a Mega Man costume! Or it's a Zero costume. Capcom Comics. And this, like I said, I don't know who I got this game from. Again, I got this used online. But somebody wrote Win in here. I don't know why. I just think that's so funny. This isn't even closed properly. The bottom corner is kind of... There we go. And, this is the only well, it's not new. This is Sonic Adventure DX. This was the condition the box was in when I got it. Lots of, looks like people spilled stuff on it. It's very dirty. Like, I could run my nail here and there would be dirt coming off this box. This is kind of an ugly 3D render on the box. Total chaos. I did start playing this. It's definitely an experience, I will say that much. Again, this comes with a description off Amazon, and this just has the regular manual. I don't know if this originally came with anything other than the manual. Look at the condition of this manual! Oh, Jesus Christ. And this is all black and white manual. I assume this was just always black and white. I don't think it would fade like that. I just guessed the manual was always black and white. Again, I don't know if this came with anything else originally. But the game works. And then this is Sonic Mega Collection. I like this, but you can't save your games, which is another reason I want to get, except Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is a save feature, so I really want to get the Sega Genesis Mini, which has save states, for Sonic 1 and 2. Also, Mega Man The Wily Wars has been released on that thing. Fuck! I just want to buy it so I can play Mega Man The Wily Wars. Holy shit! Anyway, guys, because that's like a Europe exclusive game for the longest time. Sonic Mega Collection. Again, I hate the way this disc looks, but overall this is just like Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, Spinball, 3D Blast, and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam Machine. And again, this has a insert that came with it, and a manual. This is actually in pretty decent shape. It's just really weird because the way Sonic's fingers are put over his nose, I just can't, I don't know, it just looks weird to me. Also, black and white manual. I guess Sega just didn't want to print color manuals. Nintendo didn't have a problem printing color manuals. And then I also have this. This is really tiny. This is like such a tiny game. Super Mario Sunshine! It's so tiny. Because the case that it came in, I ordered this. This was the first GameCube game I ordered because I got the controller and the memory card. This was the first game I ordered. And this came in the mail, again, from Amazon. It came in a little mailer, and they stuffed it into my mailbox. That's how tiny it was. They didn't even put it in a box or anything. It was just like, here's your game. And then I have 8. I think I have 8 Nintendo 64 games here. Trying to stack them. None of these have boxes or anything. This was the one I picked up recently. I actually haven't played this yet. I think I tested it to see if it works. This is Banjo-Kazooie. I did pick this up pretty recently. I will play it, definitely. I made a label for it, but it's actually not bad. Diddy Kong Racing. This one's kind of dirty. I don't know. Again, most of these were just hand-me-downs from my friend. This one was some store they got it at. This does work. I've played it before. I guess the store put a label on it, so that's pretty nice. This is, I put a label, I made a label for this one, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is the version I like to play, because I like to play it with this controller and not the, oh damn, what's that controller, the GameCube controller? Yeah, but, it's just Zelda. The cool thing about this version, too, is that this is the, I don't know what version, but this is one of the old versions, which has, it has the, Red Blood and the old Fire Temple music. This is Majora's Mask. Again, wherever they bought this had this label on it, but holy shit, look at the condition. I don't even know what this is. This looks like some other character or something that was a sticker that some kid put onto the back label, and the label itself is like missing things. The front's a little bit better. It's the translucent cart, so it looks kind of weird, but it does actually not have gunk on it. Again, this looks like some kid put a sticker. I don't know if this was my friend and her brothers, or if this was before them and they got the game used off somebody, because this is probably like a third-hand game. Again, I don't know who bought this, where they got it from, so this is probably like, I'm probably like at least the third owner of this. Again, look at it. And then the rest of these are just gray carts. I have Mario Kart 64. Again, this one's kind of dirty, but it works. I've played this a lot in my life. Mario Kart 64. Great game. And then I have Mario Tennis, which I never play. Again, I made labels for all these, even though I never play them. This game, it's Mario Tennis. I mean, that's what it is. Like, I would never spend money on a Mario Tennis game. I just got this because it would hand me down. Pokemon Stadium. I don't really play this that much either. I've played it once or twice in my life. Okay, and then Super Mario 64. Obviously, I've played this a ton. And this actually seems to be in pretty decent shape. So, yeah, those are all the games I have. Again, I really want to get... especially GameCube. Like, that's the one library I really want to grow. For N64, like, maybe Banjo-Tooie. Not really into first-person shooters. I might want to, like, Yoshi's Story. Like, there's a couple games I want to get. But for the most part, I'm pretty good at that. But, like, the GameCube, there's so much I want to get. Like, I want to get, F-Zero, whatever that F-Zero game was. It was the last one released. Kirby's Air Ride. I want to get, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, not Shadow the Hedgehog. That game looks like garbage. Like, I don't even know what I want to get, but there's stuff I want to get for the Metroid Prime games. And then for the Wii, I just kind of want to get a few Kirby games and stuff. And for the Switch, just whatever new games. The Switch games I still want now that I don't have yet are, I want the Crash and Spyro trilogies. I want to get, I have a list here, just so you know kind of what I'm, like, going to be getting in the future. I was gonna probably pick up Sonic Forces for cheap. I really want to get Sonic Mania, on the Switch. I might want to get Yoshi's Crafted World, I don't know. And then Animal Crossing when it comes out, and Breath of the Wild 2 when it comes out. So, yeah. And anything else I find that tickles my fancy for the Switch. But I'm honestly pretty good with these, so far, so it's really my GameCube collection that is incredibly lacking. It's not really even a collection, it's just a few games. So, I know I don't have that many N64 games, but I don't really want to have, like, there aren't that many N64 games. I'm like, man, I really need this, even though some of my favorite games of all time are on this console. But, yeah, at the end of the day. Oh, also, talking about the alphabetizing thing, yes, Majora's Mask alphabetically comes before Ocarina of Time. But they're sequels. It's a sequel, so I order them this way on the shelf. Yeah, so anyway, that was a really long video. Holy crap. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching if you actually watched that video. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!